Hello, and welcome to Blind Date. Wait, is he called Blind Date? Yes, Blind Date. I was right. It's not a horror game. It's supposed to be just an interesting game where responsibilities and consequences. So let us try to do a blind date and see how successful I, Neco, am at blind dates. Let's see. She says hello. I say, oh, good. You made it. The woman laughs nervously. Sorry I'm late. I had to take the bus here because my car's been broken down. Oh, all 50 of them. It's no big deal. Happens to the best of us. Ha! Shit happened. I'll start swearing and being my vulgar self a little later. It's no big deal. Thank you. I really hate not being on time. So tell me more about yourself. What do you do for work? I work as a contractor. It pays well. I work as a massage therapist. Ooh, ladies like that. I'm sure she doesn't give a shit for that. He's saying it pays well. It depends if she's a gold digger. Massage therapist. Ladies like massages. Oh, sensual. Haha, you must be a hit with the ladies. I'm not much of a ladies' man, if I'm being honest. Not really. Not that lacks confidence. So, I'm not much of a ladies' man. Well, you've certainly impressed me. Oh, so far so successful. The woman looks at you for a short while. Awkward moment. Are you nervous? You look nervous. It sounds too vague, but it could bring intrigue of mystery. It's been a while. I completely understand. It's been a while for me too. Frankly, my friends had to convince me to come here. It's been a very lonely year. So what's your name? Chris! Well, Chris, you have a wonderful name, so tell me, are you from around here? Moved here when I was young. I moved here a few months ago. Let's just say I moved here when I was young. I've lived here my whole life. I love it. The air, the trees, and the people. It gets awfully lonely out there. Who was your last lover? Pardon? You heard me. Who was the last woman you slept with? What? It's been a very long time. If it's really that important for you to know... A little problematic question right there for the beginning of a blind fucking date. You just start the date and she's already asking these fucking questions. What? It's been a very long time. The woman lets out a long, almost apologetic sigh. I'm sorry, that was rude of me. You must forgive you. I haven't been on a proper date in a few... That means you can be socio-fucking-pathic. No. It's alright, I've been out of commission myself. Please don't let it happen again. Remaining silent would make a woman go crazy. Don't do that. Please don't let it happen again. Just assure her it's alright, even if deep down you think this bitch might be fucking crazy. So, A. Thank you. The woman offers a weak smile. I do appreciate you taking me out. This is a really nice restaurant. Tell me, Chris, do you cook? Yes, I do, and almost never. I'll say on occasion, because that's truthful to my situation in real life. Oh, that's nice. I cook very rarely myself, but I can admire dabbling. Of course. So how is Emma... Who? Do you seriously not remember your own mother's... What? How do you... I know her, but how do you? The woman paused for a long while. You hadn't mentioned her before? Jesus Christ, can you be forward? How do you know my mother? No, I didn't. The woman's eyes grow shiftly as if she's thinking intently. I'm so sorry, the girl at work told me about her. Apparently your mother used to work for the company. Oh my, you must think I'm some kind of creep. Yes. She's stalking me? This can't be a blind date. She has had to organize it herself at this point. How are you supposed to know my mother? She asked for my name. This bitch has to be crazy. Like, she didn't know my name. She asked for my name, but she knew my mother when she just met me? What? I suppose that makes sense. No big deal. No, it was a little rude to be... Oh, that's a relief. It doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. Like, I don't know how big the town is. If it's like maybe if it's a small rural village where everyone knows each other, maybe. But I don't have that information. Oh boy, that's a relief. I would hope so. Why are you here? I've been trying to go on a date. I'm beginning to question that. Let's go for comical, situationally, but that's not quite what I meant. Why are you here? Why did you feel alone enough to come on this date? I hate people who say wow. Trigger warning. I hate when people respond with wow. It just gets under my skin. I always think it's the worst. Probably because an old friend I had like 13 years ago, every time I'd say something, they'd become offended. All they'd respond is ... wow. Or just wow. After that person, every time someone says wow, I just get the worst case scenario in my head. Why are you acting like this? You've lived alone for what, 3 years, 6 months, 23 days. God, I can't imagine how tired you must feel living in that lonely condo. Alright, is this supposed to be some kind of... This isn't a date, this is like imagination? Am I having a dream where I'm just counseling myself? She knows way too much, so this has to be just an inner psychological battle here of someone battling with their own loneliness. This is not polite. Pathetic? Did you really think going on a random blind date was going to fix everything? Well, he's doing something. I mean, you shouldn't criticize or attack people for trying something. For me, intelligent people question, stupid people challenge. There can be times when you can challenge and it's rightful or just, but pretty much you cannot discriminate mere questioning or inquisitive behavior. Same goes with people who are normally inactive and they try to be active. It's like social media condemning people who are playing Pokemon Go. They're like, ha, look at those nerds going outside playing, shy people who maybe be living in a basement or just are socially awkward or are shy and they're finally going out playing Pokemon outside, trying to enjoy outside, and people are like fucking attacking them, attacking introverts, nerds for playing Pokemon Go outside. Fuck those people. It's the same with this. It's like, how pathetic, you're going on a blind date. Bitch! Fuck you, I'm done this. I've seen the way you sleep. This has to be an inner psychological battle anyways. The way you drink, the way you pick your nose when nobody's looking. I'm not gonna say please stop, I'm just gonna... I don't need to take this. Stand your fucking ground! I could see you shaking all the way from the front door. Being nervous, no problem. Being nervous is not a fucking problem. It's like getting a job interview, people are nervous, and that's normal. I can see, do you really think anybody would agree to go on... You're on a blind date right now. I just don't want to be alone anymore. Please, am I gonna fucking beg to this bitch? It could be my own ego. Don't know yet. I just want to be alone anymore. Yeah, sure. You're always going to be alone. Nobody could ever reasonably love you. You are wrong. Remaining silent probably is one of the bad things you shouldn't do. You're wrong. Because this is exactly what you deserve. You hate yourself and everyone around you. You yet reserve the right to feel lonely. A is too apologetic. C doesn't get anything done, so I'm having to go with B too much. I can't take it anymore. You've been dead inside for years, and you don't have the fucking balls to end it already. I've seen you staring at a piece of rope, hesitating at the top of a building. God, you're pathetic. I needed... What do you mean needed? You still need it. You need to realize the truth. You need to realize that you are nothing, completely and utterly insignificant in the grand scheme of your life. Well, that's the same for all life. Not... I'm a bit of a nihilist, so it's not emo, it's just... You live and you die. You're one little speck that lives for 60, 80 years, and the Earth has been alive for, what, I don't know, 40 plus million years old. We're specks in a lifetime of nature and life and all organisms. So I agree with her. Yeah, you're right. And you're a whiny little squirt whose sole purpose is to be unhappy, yet here you are, unaccepting of your own fate. I honestly don't know why I bothered coming at all. Well, why are you? Why did you come is the question. I'm sorry, Chris. I feel your pain, and it is coming out in anger. The thing is, how you feel is so harrowing. You've seemed to lose all sense of human being. It hurts to look in your eyes and see only pain on a blind date of all things. I just want to be happy, yeah. Everybody wants something, Chris, and frankly, what you want isn't something worth giving. If this person isn't, if this person is a person and isn't just a mental battle between yourself and another self, I'm gonna kill this bitch. This was a mistake, Chris. You shouldn't come here. You should just stay at home and order a pizza like you originally planned. Well, I like ordering pizza. Breathe heavily through your nose. Sigh. Remain silent. I was never going to be the one to fix these problems. But you won't? I'm not going to fix your problems, Chris. I'm just going to make them worse. I'm not the solution. People like me are the problem. Well, it's good that you can admit that. People like you are the problem. You get in the way of your own happiness. I've followed you for several years. Why the you're my obsession. I've never seen someone so unhappy. Okay, so if this person is real, they've confirmed themselves as a stalker who just simply agreed to go on a date coincidentally, and they're weirdly obsessed stalkers who just grew miserable because my own miserableness. They're taking it out on me. Is there any hope of happiness? So what do I... Well, let's ask. There's no negativity with asking questions. If someone gives you shit for asking a question, they're just assholes. Ignore them. I don't know. That's something you're going to have to figure out on your own. And yes, I mean it. On your own. You simply aren't fit for a relationship. You had to rely on a blind date to be here tonight. Some woman who you've never met, who knows you very, very well. I don't see, why is this like some kind of weird negative connotation towards blind dates, like it's a pathetic thing? I still don't get that, really. I understand what I need to do now, but I don't know if I have the courage. What do you mean? What are you asking? She said she's been fucking stalking you and obsessing over you. Am I really at fault here, though? You don't. You never have. You never will. It's simply who you are. You're a mess. I really shouldn't have come. You really shouldn't have come. I'd say I've made things worse, but you were already a mental wreck before I came here. I'm not gonna say sorry. Fuck that. It's just who I am. I wish I could do it all. No. I know. However, you need to realize that you can never go back to those things. I'm not getting lectured by her. Jesus Christ. Quite frankly, destined to be alone forever. Yeah, a girl may come into your life once in a while, but it's just going to be a reminder of what a piece of pathetic swine you are. Jesus Christ, like, she's gonna, see, no. Does it ever get better? No, plain and simple. You're barren. The desolate life you lead is barren. Does this scare you? Does it terrify you? Because, oh boy, it should, because you're alone, completely and utterly alone. Jeez. If it wasn't up to me, I would think there's some kind of like man-hating feminist game where he's just attacking this guy for being a shit-stained, cisgendered swine. Look at your life. It's empty. It's lonely. It's generally a mess. It's barren desert. No life, no love. Just dry, lonely land. So in the end, when faced with your loneliness, faced with the fact that you're wasting your time, what are you going to do? If I'm going to leave, that would seem like surrenderism, probably. Where the leaving seems like the thing where you don't fix any problems. If you stay, you deal with a bunch of shit. I don't know. There's multiple problems with both of them, but remaining silent is never the answer. I'm going to stay. Hi, I'm Sarah, the woman smiles. Oh. So it was a battle of wits of your inner ego, but was it with your own insecurities? Battling of how you're supposed to prepare yourself? Oh. So staying was a good thing. I was going to probably chase myself out of the building before the date even arrived. So it wasn't that was just some woman that had randomly appeared that was the date that was a stalker. It was my own critic. Or the character's own critic. Who was harshly judging everything that they knew about you, and that person who knew themselves better than anyone else, and they thought themselves a piece of shit, apparently. Thank you so much for playing. Please be sure to share with your friends and fans. I'm sharing it with my fans right now. But yeah. I guess a lesson is to be said with this is, If you're shy or you're the type, I've met a lot of, especially women, and probably a lot of guys who just don't talk as much. Women will typically try to talk about it, and you'll be able to see their mannerisms to find out that they really feel shy or nervous, or they just beat themselves up a lot. And the best way you can help females is if you see them down, to give them a compliment and raise their spirits. That is one of the things I've learned that are the best ways to pick up women. I'm not trying to say that in a weird stereotypical way, but it's just the truth. But male or female, telling people good things, compliments, or things that you think they deserve to hear, like, you have a great smile, you have pretty eyes, you have great hair, or, man, your shirt's awesome, where the hell did you get that from? People like to hear that sometimes, male or female. Some people just need to be told something positive to make their day a little better. Like, I went to the Starbucks like a few months ago. I remember there was just someone that looked down. I'm pretty shy myself. When I'm not really outward, I'm not really blunt in real life, I keep to myself. When I'm walking outside, I don't talk to many people. I treat everyone as a stranger. I'm polite. But for this person who was working at Starbucks behind the desk, they looked down, and it looked like their smile was like a weak smile, and they forced it. And I was like, you have a great smile, you should smile more often. It made my day. And after I told her that, her smile that was like weak and faint became a bright and happy smile, and I could really tell it from her. And she was really happy because she said she's been having a miserable day, and she felt better because I had pointed out and told her that I thought her smile was awesome. I'm not going to get into the fact that, like, one of the things, probably a ruiner too, is I hear a lot of people that are like, you can't compliment a woman, it could backfire, or trying to make this not like some kind of weird gender politics, but there's a lot of women who apparently hate being told to smile, or that their smile is cute or something. If any girl says that, run. If any girl hates you for complimenting their smile, or if you're asking why they're not smiling, just get the fuck out of there. They're likely retarded feminists. Beyond all that, and the happy note of calling out feminists as retarded, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a fluff subscriber, and until the next time, there we go. I overcame depression! Depression has cure! Yay! Too bad it's not that easy of spamming the mouse button while making awkward faces on camera. Move on. Oh, that was it. I overcame depression in 4 minutes! Great!